The wealth of the wicked really is laid up for. And so watch this part right here. This is the part that was so prophetic, and this is the part I want you to understand. Dirty folk. How many people you know you dirty, but God has called you? You know, you know God has put a calling on your life. You know you messed up, you stuck on stupid, but you know God won't even leave you alone. He keeps telling you, you got an unction, you about to bust if you don't do it. Watch this. The thing that floored me, Shawana, about this particular text was when they went back and told the church. They stopped themselves, and they said, man, we stashed some for ourselves, Mama. That's what the book says. They did it twice. And the third time they said, man, we can't do this. This is the day of good tidings. Or in other words, we can't do the church like they did us. They put us out, so they thought. But God set us out to lead the church. And they went back to the church and said, the blessing of God ain't in there. The blessings of God is out here. All right. The blessings of God. Now the fuel of God's supposed to be in here, but the blessings of God. Yeah, come on, y'all. And so when they went to tell them, the king didn't believe them because it couldn't be possible for God to speak to you. It couldn't be possible for God to use you. I know God used you. God used you. God couldn't possibly be wanting to use you. Because I know what you did last Sunday. Are y'all listening to me? But don't you let what people think they know about you stop you from obeying the unction of God that's in you. Because your deliverance is not just for you, it's for the church. And notice this, don't ever wait for the church to come back and say thank you. Because they didn't. But you know that last point, that last guy that said it never gonna happen, the king assigned him to hold the door open. Remember that guy said, yeah, right, if God opened the windows of heaven, this thing might be and all that. The king said, hold the door open. They held the door open, and can you imagine the people going in? He's looking at all that blessing. And I'm holding the door for y'all. I knew we could do it. I just, you know, God is so faithful. I just knew we. My Lord. And you ain't never been we. It's always been about you and what you don't see. And so, listen, the book says the people of God trampled this man, ran him over, and he fell face forward looking at the blessings of God. Don't worry about your enemies. Don't worry about the people that say they can't do it, that God can't do what he's getting ready to do with this church. Don't pay them no attention. God will take care of that. You just make sure you position